moon is full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire on the hunt on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes from the air like smoke from a roaring fire, salivating for a little slice.
It's not me! It's fucking taking.
All right.
For real this time.
The moon is full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an
All right, everybody, we're live tonight because we don't want to play our intro. I am Johnny, broadcasting live tonight from Appleton, Wisconsin, and bringing in my broadcast extraordinary partner from the Pacific Northwest. I believe his name is Marco. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing quite fine. How about yourself, man?
Absolutely fantastic. How we're getting ready for a great night tonight.
On your marks, get ready, set, go!
Is the intro still running?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay. I give up. I don't know how to stop it. Because it says it's not playing on my end. So, what a night tonight, huh, baby? I mean,
grab the guns.
It's weird, man. I can't stop it because it's not playing.
Would it be too stoned if the show worked like it should?
It's just going to play the intro over and over again, apparently.
Well, at least I'm rocking out to it. Of course I'm gonna rock out to it. It's my goddamn song. Oh, there we go, it stopped.
Alright, stop here. Let's go.
Excuse me. Now something else is playing.
All right, everybody, we are live tonight, finally. It's going to be a great night, I can tell. Just when the show fucks up at the beginning, that means you're in for a good show.
What's the name of the show again?
Two Stoned?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
But
It's been a while. I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot that this is the thing we did every Tuesday.
I know, it's like weird. It's like we've been off for like 8 years. It doesn't seem like we only took a week off.
No, it was like 1 or 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, it was just kind of weird. Now we're doing this again. I was like, oh, fuck.
The great third mic is in tonight. Pause Reality is here to help us out with the show and to... Who's talking? That's me.
Of course it's you.
Is that me talking? Is it working?
It was just kind of weird.
Okay, yeah, all right, man. I'm not even that high yet. This is live radio, brother. Live radio. Okay, we'll get it settled down. I'm a pro. We'll get it going here.
Well, you're also kind of doing this on the fly because you are not in your usual setup.
No, we're not. I am officially again broadcasting from my mom's basement, so you guys can all make the joke. Haha,
you live in your mom's basement.
I've had it with the same jokes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Anytime anybody that ever puts a negative comment online, of course, lives in his mom's basement and is a loser.
Well, yeah. That's kind of the fun of being a nerd, is that you can look at someone who's an even bigger nerd than you, just go, fucking nerd. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. It's just, I'm trying to think of some other, like, just common put downs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You live in your mom's basement. You're broke. You're poor.
You don't have a car.
You don't have a car. No, I don't have any of this. I technically do have a car. I just don't like to drive it. But
I also have a lot. I actually have a lot of cars. Only 2 of them work, but I have a lot of cars.
You just leave it in the driveway for a trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, baby. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. It doesn't mean to hurt anyone. Don't take it seriously. It is only a goof.
Absolutely. 100% a goof. And if
It's
you
always a
don't
goof.
realize that, then you're obviously sober.
You gotta. This thing is really, really fighting me tonight. You know what I mean? Sometimes. But then I went over and I tried to do on another one, and it was even worse than this one. I'm like, all right, this is the best we can do. We ain't getting any better. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I got to set the mics up. I'll do that real quick. There we go. Oh, now we're in high resolution audio. I bet you can already notice the difference.
I'm not sure. I can't really tell on my end, but hopefully we'll go with yes.
Like the fast food tier list, but for how weed looks, might be good content. Well,
Ooh,
funny
actually,
you should say that. I have that.
Now that you mention it, clickety clack, clickety clack.
So we missed the 4th of July. We missed the 4th of July week, and we missed the big concert.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it, but yeah, we didn't really get the chance to comment on it when it happened.
And my God, they pulled it off. I was shocked.
Seriously, like pretty much everybody that was there gave 110%. I was pretty fucking surprised.
I was so pissed off. I know when they first announced it, I'm like, I'm gonna go, and then I kind of forgot about it.
Like you always do.
I know. I was really gonna go. I was gonna go see all that shit, but yeah, it was surprising to see how well Ozzy actually. I mean, he didn't
He sat in a fucking chair the whole time, but for how old he is and for a retirement performance, I expected a lot worse.
The worst out of everybody there was the Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I actually kind of expected that.
I don't understand what all of a sudden he sings like Herbert the Pervert.
How old is fucking Axl Rose at this point?
Was he like 62, 63 maybe?
That dude's got to be missing some teeth. You know what I mean?
He can't sing at all.
No, not anymore. Not like he used to.
And I started thinking about this. Every band that has a singer that can't sing is selling out stadiums.
Yes.
And every band that can still actually perform is playing clubs.
Yes.
Doesn't make any sense anymore.
No, it really doesn't.
Now people are just going for. I think people are going for the logo now more than the actual see the band. I guess.
Yeah. One thing my dad told me about the concert that I thought was fucking funny though was when they had Tom Morello, Ozzy, and Jakey Lee, and like a bunch of other people on stage to play. They were all like set up and ready to go, and they were looking around on the stage, and one of them just goes like, "Has anybody seen Jake?" And then Jake just fucking walks out like a minute late, and my dad, I swear to God, my dad said, "God damn it, Jake, this is why you got fucking fired in the first place."
Goddamn Jake. He couldn't even play. He couldn't play one of the songs. He couldn't play "Bark at the Moon."
Well, wasn't that a Randy Rhoads song?
No, that was his.
Was it? I'm pretty sure. I might be confused. I am stoned.
Yeah, "Bark at the Moon" came off of "Diary of a Madman."
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay. Yes, you are. I believe you are correct.
Yeah, so I know there's not a lot of metal fans listening right now, but we'll get to it. We're not going to do the whole show on it, so bear with us.
I mean, I think now that Ozzy's officially retired, I think it's fair if we do just an episode dedicated to Ozzy and Black Sabbath at this point, right? I mean, they are weed icons, at least in my opinion.
Well, I mean, Sweet Leaf was written, what, 1972? I don't even know when Sabbath was around. I know it's early 70s.
Yeah. And, one of my favorite fucking like old original fucking Black Sabbath interviews was obviously when they were still in England and young, like teenagers, you know what I mean? And they were just sitting around and It was like some black and white footage. They're just sitting around doing the interview on a couch, and the interviewer just says, "So, what is it that you gentlemen like to do to pass time?" And passes the mic over. And as the band is thinking about what they were going to say, Ozzy responds without any hesitation, "Smoking marijuana." And they all laughed, and it was like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And the interviewer just goes, "That was a joke, right?" And Ozzy goes, "Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you will go with that.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that." Didn't give a single fuck.
Fucking, goddamn. Bill Ward taking his shirt off.
Yeah, I actually saw Jason Momoa jumped into the fucking pit when Pantera, or what was left of Pantera, when it was on stage. That was kind of crazy.
It was, Slayer showed up. I didn't even know they were going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it kind of does at the same time.
So yeah, overall, all in all, it was a great afternoon celebrating metal. It's kind of a sad day.
It was a day. I mean, it was a day that we all knew was coming, but I'm surprised that it took this long.
Yeah, I'm just glad that Ozzy got to do his last show. You could see the look in his eyes. Now he's going to go kill himself. So
yeah, pretty much. He's going to do all the drugs now.
No, he signed a pact with him and his wife. They're going to fly to Sweden next week and apparently off themselves.
Fucking what?
Yeah, they signed a suicide pact, and they're going to go to Switzerland and assisted suicide each other.
Nah, Sharon is not getting into that fucking pod. She has a fuck. She's going to. I swear to God, she's going to get Ozzy killed, but then she's going to pay the doctor on the side. He's like, just pretend that mine is on.
Yeah, instead of the deadly gas, just put regular oxygen in mine. I could use a little tweak on my skin.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's just going to move to Sweden, kill Ozzy, and then just live in Sweden for the rest of her life.
She really is an evil old lady.
Yes, look at this woman. Look at this woman and tell me that she is a good person.
Oh my God. And one guy that was the hero of the whole event was Nuno. That guy played with every goddamn band.
Yeah.
And I never liked him. Oh my God, that face.
Yeah, I know. The more you
That's
look at it.
hard to look at.
I know. The more you look at it, the more you want to look away.
What does she look like without makeup and a wig on? Oh my God.
Why would you ask that? What is it with you and asking questions that no one wants the answers to?
Are we sure that's not Bill Ward?
That might be Bill Ward. If that was Bill Ward, it would be hilarious.
All right, we have to do something to help our eyes.
Yeah,
just
literally
to cleanse our
else.
eyes. I need something.
Okay,
there we go.
I don't know if YouTube will approve, but I do.
I think the nips are covered. I think we're good.
Okay, I think we're safe.
I don't know. I still can't figure out what we got thrown off of YouTube for a couple weeks ago. So I don't even know what you can do anymore. Holy cow! That's way different on the big screen than it is on my little monitor on my phone. Oh my God. All right, so we're live tonight. Anything else that you noticed about the concert that was cool or different?
No, I mean, other than just the massive turnout of bands that showed up to show appreciation, like, I wasn't really I expected some people to show up, but like you said, Slayer showing up, like coming back from retirement just to show up at the last Ozfest, like that was pretty cool. You know, just shit like that. Like there were some people that really stepped up and gave Ozzy a proper send off, and at least he got to live to see a proper send off, unlike his peers like Dio, who died of cancer, and Lemmy, who died of being Lemmy.
Yeah, God, I wish Lemmy was still here for that.
I know.
And I mean, seeing Lemmy's last gig where he stopped halfway through, I mean, he literally played till the very last second he couldn't. Says, I can't do it anymore. He walked off stage when he never saw him again. Same with Ozzy. But now I saw a thing where Ozzy's playing again. So I don't know if that was true or not.
I'm sure that was like but the idea that I'm thinking is that I'm sure that there is a tour that is tied to it, but that concert is the one that they specifically planned for the live stream.
Yeah, for the live stream, but there's actually another concert planned in September that's showing Ozzy as the headliner from out of nowhere now. So I don't know if he's still going to try to do shows.
They're going to put him in a wheelchair.
I mean, they were supposed to play 7. They only played 4 songs because of the curfew of the venue, not because they were tired.
Oh, fuck off.
Things went wrong, and it was like $1 million fee if they would have went past curfew. So that's why they stopped early.
So what? Pay the $1 million.
I know the thing made $200 million.
Yes. So what? Pay another $1 million just so that Ozzy could get a proper send off, for fuck's sake.
And can't we find a cure for Parkinson's for an easy, 200 mil? Can't we find something with 200 mil to fix this?
There
to fix
is a
Ozzy?
cure. There is a cure. It's marijuana, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Ozzy liked to get crossfaded.
No, Sharon Osbourne is the biggest opponent to marijuana there is on the planet. She would not let Ozzy take marijuana, even if it would cure him. She is 100% against marijuana. She's kicked bans off of Ozfest for smoking marijuana. I hate this woman. I hate her. I think she sucks.
Yeah. There's nothing really all that redeemable about her. Like, I remember seeing her that when she was a judge on America's Got Talent, and even when she was pretending to be likable, I was just like, I still hate this woman.
She really is an evil bitch.
She really is.
Allegedly. Ooh, I want to get sued. They like to sue people over there. They're sue happy.
Okay. Well, allegedly she's gonna fucking die anyway, so who cares?
That is Ozzy's wife, yes. Rest in peace. Erm is here. Maybe they cloned him. I think they should clone Ozzy, really. You know what I mean?
I mean, wouldn't his DNA just be irreversibly fucked from all the drugs?
Did you happen to have the TikToks of people getting overbaked? No, I haven't.
I've seen a lot of those, though. I've seen people get monkeys high. That's always a trip.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get high, but I don't get like high like that anymore. I don't. Is it maybe just because of my tolerance is so high? But
I think that plays a part of it. But also, it's, at least for me anyway, it's fun when you're like really fucking stupid high, but then eventually I got to the tolerance where I couldn't get that high anymore. And then I saw how other people acted when they were stupid high, and I was just like, oh my God, was that what happened?
Is that what happened to me?
Is that what happened to me? So then, yeah, it kind of forced me to like just, as long as you're just coasting, you're fine.
Let's see. Oh, we have a tornado coming. Okay. Thanks for interrupting my fucking podcast to tell me that.
All right. Well, I guess tell me when you landed in Kansas.
Yeah, I got all the comforts of mosquitoes, and we got gnats, and we got ticks to worry about. Goddamn Timberwolves.
Yes, the Timberwolves.
The Bears. Now I got to worry about fucking bears. God damn it! I'm in the goddamn woods.
Yeah, I don't think you would. I don't think you would have a whole lot of fun living in my neck of the woods if you hate Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, we live. My mom lives right off of. We live right off of a lake,
Oh,
and
good, good.
I fucking the smell of a lake. I hate the smell of lake. It's like
Absolutely.
ugh.
It
Smells like
literally just
rotten
smells.
water.
Yeah, it just smells like pond scum and nothing else.
It's like you want to. It's just ugh. So it stinks. You can't go outside without getting attacked by mosquitoes. I'm never going to complain about Las Vegas ever again.
I mean, there's still a lot to complain about Las Vegas. Let's be fair.
Yeah, but like, there's no the humidity out here too. By the way, I'm like, 115 in Vegas, nothing. This 80 with the humidity. Ugh.
Humidity really is the fucking worst. I remember one time when I went down. I flew to Texas, and then I met with a buddy there, and then we drove from Texas to meet up with some buddies in Mississippi, and that was a fun trip. But anyway, so when we were leaving Texas and we were getting closer towards like the Louisiana part of the journey, I rolled down the window and I smoked I was smoking a cigarette, right? And it takes me, I don't know how long it takes you to smoke a cigarette, but it took me roughly 3, 4, 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I was just smoking a cigarette and talking to him, minding my own business. Then I finished the cigarette. I roll up the window, and then I realize that the entire right half of my body is moist. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I know. I mean, like literally just sitting outside having a cigarette and then going to my car. It's like, did I just work out for 3 hours? Why am I sweating like a pig? And everybody's
really is.
fat here. Everybody's sweating. Everybody stinks like Lindbergh cheese. We just lost our Wisconsin listing base, but this sucks here. It sucks.
Well, as long as you didn't put up any flyers saying, "Hey, check out my show."
Oh
I
my
think we'll
God!
be fine.
It's just God. One good thing about Wisconsin is though,
yeah,
the Miller beer is fresh and it is delicious.
Is this an ad read?
It is. No, it's like it's like right from the factory, right to the goddamn store. It hasn't been shaken around in a truck for 3 days. It is the freshest Miller beer you can get because it's made right up the street. Oh, and I don't even like beer, but man, a fresh Miller beer on a hot summer day. Oh, my friends. I did manual labor today. I'm just not happy.
What kind of manual labor, if you don't mind me asking?
I mowed the lawn.
I mean, yes, that counts as manual labor.
Yeah, I mean, it is a riding lawnmower, but I...
Fine.
And, yeah, I don't... I don't... I gotta leave. I can't handle yard work and bugs and stinky fat people. Food sucks.
Well, how much longer are you stuck there?
I don't know what to do. You got somebody that's in a predicament,
right?
That's going to need a lot of help for a long, long time. So I don't know. It's going to be another 2-3 weeks here at least.
Right.
But I'll make the best of it, I guess. I guess I get to go to, preseason football starts in a couple of weeks up the street. So maybe I'll go to some games on the bright side of things.
At least there's that. That is one thing that Wisconsin does have, is that they do love football.
Yes. Football, beer, and cheese. Lots of
Yes.
cheese. Everything has cheese. I don't like cheese.
Like at all?
No, in that amount. You know what I mean?
Okay. Like you
It's
don't
like
like cheese on everything.
I like a pizza, but man, when you put like 19 pounds of cheese, it's unedible. It's too much cheese. All right, so yeah, my one last story from so last night I got the rotten pizza. As we were doing the show, we're going to get into that too in a second because I'm still having a nightmare, and I'm going to make everybody else go through the nightmare I went through last night.
Yes. Please continue to put this pizza joint on blast. I gave you the opportunity on my Twitch stream at MarcoV193. But please, I would love to hear more of this.
So Topper's Pizza in Appleton, Wisconsin, can suck a big one. So I just called them up today, and I just wanted to let them know that maybe they should, look at their sausage again and make sure that maybe it wasn't, it was probably sat out overnight or something happened to it, was rotten, and there was pieces of mold on it. So I called the guy up today, and I go, hey, last night I got a pizza delivered. It was late, I understand. I'm not expecting the best, but the meat was rotten. And he goes, no, it wasn't. I'm like, what? What do you mean? How do you know that?
Yeah, I'm literally calling you to tell you that the meat has gone bad.
And he's like, well, when did you order it? What was the order number? And I'm like, dude, I don't want a refund. He's like, what? I says, I'm not calling for a refund. I'm never going to order another fucking pizza there again. I just want to let you know that the fucking sausage is rotten and you're going to kill somebody.
For real.
And he hung the phone up on me. And I'm like,
Message received, I guess.
Oh, and I'm like, motherfucker. So I'm calling back and I'm like, what is your problem? Huh? What? Huh? I go, usually when you're done talking to somebody, you tell them, have a nice day, goodbye. And you just hung up the phone on me. Well, I'm busy making pizzas. I don't got time to listen to assholes like you. What? I'm just trying to...
Apparently you're too busy to see if your sausage is fresh, too.
You sold me rotten meat last night. Just throw it out. That's all I'm asking you to do.
I mean, they probably did if it was the end of the night, but still.
I don't know if I ordered too close to closing and they pulled meat from the garbage. I don't know what happened last night, but I'm going to make it my fucking to the list to tell Topper's Pizza to go fuck yourself. And if you're in a place where Topper's Pizza's open, I would recommend Domino's.
Wow, that's scalding. And for those of you who haven't seen our pizza tier list, we put Domino's in last place purely
Yes.
out of spite.
Yes, this is worse than Domino's. Topper's Pizza, you can suck a nut.
We might have to update the list then, just to put Toppers below Domino's.
That, and then you don't know how good you have it when you're in a legal state.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got some good. I had to drive to Illinois today to go get good weed.
Oh, goddamn! You actually went out of your way to go get the weed. Holy shit!
I had to drive 4 hours today to get weed.
Bravo to you.
That's how addicted to marijuana I am. I guess I'm an addict.
Hey, the first step is admitting it, right?
I got to do 2 stone tonight, man. I can't. I got to be high, or
Exactly.
it breaks the rules, man.
Yeah, to be fair, it's only required for us to be stoned.
And
for you guys, it's not required for you to be stoned. However, it is highly encouraged.
And I also got to try some of the Blues Brothers weed today, finally, and I love it.
Really?
Dan Aykroyd's version. They do a Blues Brothers from it's a 1970s sativa strain that used to be in Acapulco Gold, basically.
Ugh.
Where all the 70s guys, that was like the most premium marijuana ever created. in the
Yeah,
mankind. And I got some of that today. And yeah, I get an old school high, which I love, where I'm alert. I'm not stupid, but I'm super buzzed. It's like THC content, 17%.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm always going for the 30s percent THCs, and I don't think they work as good as the lower THCs. No, I'm starting to kind of learn that the higher the THC count doesn't give you a better high.
Well, I think it's rather that when you have something that's a high percentage, then it hits you a certain way, and your brain just gets used to being hit a certain way. But then when you have a lower percentage, your brain still gets hit in a different. Your brain gets hit in a different way, but you notice it. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I kind of like. I think I'm liking the lower THC count from just personally. More of a giggly, fun high like I haven't had in a long time.
Well, I've compared to the gas station weed that you had when we played Sonic. That was
yeah, it was THCA. I got a bunch of different strains. I smoked them all and it didn't feel nothing. And I got a Delta 8 gummies. So I did 2,000 milligrams of Delta 8. Didn't do nothing to me. At the end, a little bit, but not like usual.
no, it wasn't what you wanted at all.
Yeah, not my normal 600 milligrams of Delta 9 like I took tonight. Good weed. Good weed. Weed indeed. Yeah, so Wisconsin sucks, man. No weed. Girls are all fat. And if they're not fat, they're so skinny, you don't want to have sex with them because they'll hurt you.
Or they're taken.
Half the chicks I went to school with are hooked on meth, missing their teeth, weird hair. I don't know.
Because of the meth.
And it's like I just sit here and go, man, if I would have just stayed here, I would be one of these people right now.
I swear you say this every time you're forced to go back to Wisconsin.
I know,
and we talk
it scares
about
me. It's scary. I don't want to be that fat guy. I mean, all the guys do around here is pull their pants up. That's all I see guys doing. Fat guys constantly pulling their pants up.
What's the point of having suspenders if you're constantly pulling your pants up?
I don't understand it. The bellies, I guess, keep pushing the pants down. Every man's got a belly. You show me a guy with a six-pack in Appleton, Wisconsin, I'll show you the guy who's fucking every guy's wife.
Yes.
Oh, God. All right, we're going to move along, get out of this Wisconsin funk. And I think I need to tell you what Marco did to me last night.
Okay.
Listen, the stream.
all I have to say is it's not quite a Twitch stream with Marco and Johnny if I don't traumatize Johnny somehow, right?
Yeah, here's a little clip from last night's stream over on Twitch with Marco V193.
N.A. Echidna.
Echidna. Penis. Come on, Google. Can't give me a penis protective? Also known as spiny anteaters, but this is a four-headed penis?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
Yep. That's the kind of penis that Knuckles has.
God!
Just the absolute horror.
You guys got to see this thing. It is. Look at that. That is a penis, folks.
Yes, that is an echidna penis.
Aussie savants. What's going on with my clip? There he is. Look at that thing. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Is pause behind? Because he said nice.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Look at that thing.
This is like, this is like National Geographic. This is for what's the term? Animal science. I don't know. I can't remember the term.
Well, we put the thing up at the beginning that says it's for educational purposes only and fair use.
Yes, this is for educational purposes. Now you know what an echidna penis looks like.
Echidna. I didn't even know there was a such thing as an echidna until last night, until playing Sonic again. Oh my god. The echidna.
Echidnas are Australian, I believe, so that might be why you had no idea they existed.
That Australia scares the crap out of me.
Yes, why anybody would want to go or live in Australia baffles me. But every time I talk to an Australian, they're always just like, "No, it's the best country ever." Like, you are fucking insane.
Yeah, you are insane. The women can all murder you. The women are tougher than any man in the United States and Australia. Oh my god, get that penis up! I can't look at it anymore. It really bothered me. I don't know why. That is the ugliest penis I've ever seen.
I know. That just happened to me when I found out that Knuckles was an echidna. I was like, what the hell's an echidna? And then I just went down a rabbit hole about learning about echidnas, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and since we're on YouTube tonight, I'm not even going to play the ejaculation video because that is, I don't even know.
I'm surprised you even went that far.
They all go at the same time, and boy, are they fluid.
It really is, like, it's disgusting, absolutely. But it's almost like watching a car accident.
It is. It's like a four-headed soft serve ice cream machine going 1,000 miles an hour.
I hate how fucking accurate that is.
I pet a kid. You whack one off. Paw?
God, no.
As big as its paw? Yeah, it's that big. Penis foot.
Again, why is it built like that? I have no fucking clue, to be honest. I pretty much stopped after I saw what it looked like.
Yeah, I cannot find pictures of an echidna vagina, so I don't know what that would even go into.
Yeah, Australia is just fucked, man. Anytime I learn about any animal in Australia, there's always something fucked about it. Like, do you know what a cassowary is?
No.
Oh, you should look up what a cassowary is. They are like literal fucking dinosaur birds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what those are. Yeah, they literally look like pterodactyls.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They look like if a pterodactyl and a peacock fucked. And it also lets out like the most guttural fucking noise that you have ever heard come out of a giant bird. And it also has razor sharp talons that can gut you in seconds.
Yeah, like the other thing, the kangaroos will murder you there. I thought that everything's kangaroos are cute. No, they're not. They'll murder you with their claws also.
Well, there's different types of kangaroos, but yeah, there are definitely some kangaroos that I forget what they're called, but yeah, there are kangaroos that just look like they're prison jacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, those ones will fuck you up for sure. Those things will kick you in the spine, and if you aren't dead, you will wish you were dead.
Yeah, I remember back in the day they used to bring them into the boxing ring and they would box the kangaroos.
Yeah, well, boxing kangaroos are a thing. That's actually how kangaroos assert dominance, is they box. And
that's crazy.
Have you seen that? I'm sure you've seen that video of that Australian dude who punched that kangaroo because he was grabbing his dog.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So apparently that's what you're supposed to do when a kangaroo is fucking with you. you just have to go up to it and deck it in the face as hard as you can, because then the kangaroo's brain just goes, oh shit, you're kind of a big kangaroo now. I'm going to go away, you know?
I guess Paz says that they have 4 corridor vagina.
I mean, I guess that would make sense, but also why?
Yeah, why do you need 4 vaginas? Like a trans person's dream. Can you give me 4 of them? Now, I have to ask the question. There's got to be some weirdo that's in an interspecies erotica, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I really don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
I don't either. We're on YouTube. We can't go down that rabbit hole even if we wanted to, but
why would you want to?
At least one, right? The history of mankind.
In the rules of the internet say that if it exists, there is porn of it. So probably.
And if there is, whoever made it should be murdered. I mean, that is not needed in life. Oh, it's like Washington State had to make a law over interspecies erotica. I remember they asked the senator, they're like, is there any reason why this hasn't become a law yet? And he goes, I didn't think we had to make a law to do this.
Yeah.
Like it blows everybody's mind that anybody would travel to Washington to partake in that. Yeah. Like that's a tourism industry.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just like, I didn't think I had to make it official. I thought we all just assumed that was a bad thing to do.
Rule 34?
Yes.
Herb says.
Yes, that's Rule 34. If it exists, there is porn of it.
God damn. Oh, you sick bastards out there. Yeah, that's still to the day the funniest. I never thought we'd have to make a law about that.
There are so many laws that I've come across that are like that, where it literally has to be shit like that, where they're just like, okay, so there's one dumbass that did this, so we have to make it a law now. You know what I mean?
One guy.
Yeah.
One guy flew to Washington. I ain't going to tell the story. We're on YouTube, but experienced some interspecies erotica.
If you don't know what we're referring to, you may know the term Mr. Hands.
That are and two guys, one horse.
Yes, that's one way to put it.
That's the other way you could find it. I remember to this day, and I remember the guy I watched it. I remember the time we watched it, and I remember we looked at each other, and we both said, we're never going to be the same again.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I only
Thank God.
heard I only heard the news report when that shit went down. I was like, wait, they did what?
I can't even explain the sound that man made, but I still hear it in my nightmares.
What is wrong with you?
I thought I could handle anything, but that's something I couldn't handle.
I could have told you that, man. Granted, I didn't even know you existed when that shit went down, so.
Yeah, I mean, this is maybe 10 years ago at least when that came out, but.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wow. So, yeah, the 4-penis erotica.
We're going back to that now.
You know, we've all lost our minds. You know, people are angry.
Yes.
People are fed up.
Mm-hmm.
People have lost their minds. You know, and we kind of roll with it. You know what I mean? Because we're just used to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just become the new normal now, where people freak out about the tiniest shit now.
We're used to people flipping out, and you know, but we have a certain pedestal for certain people in our society where they're supposed to stay calm and nice And when guys like Elmo turn, we have problems.
Yes. Oh my God.
This
That
anti-Semitic son of a bitch.
I always knew there was something about this little puppet.
I knew he was anti-Semitic, that red bastard.
They tried to delete these, but I found them.
Elmo says all Jews should die. Fuck Jews. Donald Trump is Netanyahu's puppet. Because he is in the Epstein files. Jews control the world and need to be exterminated. Settle down, Elmo. What did I wonder if Elmo's lawyer or his agent's Jewish and ripped him off.
I love how on that one it says Elmo says, and then the rest is all caps.
You got to scream, all Jews should die.
Yes.
Fuck Jews.
Yeah, this happened a couple of days ago. I guess the Twitter profile got hacked, allegedly. I like to think that the dude who was running it just got sick of being Elmo and just wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. Yeah.
I mean, they're canceling PBS anyways. It's not like Elmo's going to have a job in 2 weeks anyways.
Is this what? Is this like impotent rage over PBS getting canceled?
Yeah, trying to get Donald Trump fired.
Yeah.
Calling Donald Trump a child effer.
Release the files.
Uh-oh. What did we get? What's going on here? Oh, another. What the hell is going on here? Unpin? Oh, just another weather alert on my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, tornado warning, of course.
Elmo, I like to think that these people are Elmo's real. I really wish he was real. You know what I mean? I wish we lived in a world where Elmo was like we really had furry creatures like that we could interact with every day.
It would make the world more interesting, but don't you think that would make it also kind of annoying at certain points?
I didn't get the bottom one with the chat thing up there. What the hell, Elmo? You look at 100,000 people saying Elmo.
100,000 people saw that tweet.
They must have took it down before the one was only up for 44 seconds.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, someone was real fucking quick when they saw that, and God bless them.
If Elmo, so nobody noticed it for 10 minutes at least.
At least 10 minutes, yeah.
I remember, what was it, 3-4 years ago, and Elmo just put up, "Are you guys okay?" And everybody's like, "Elmo, we love you." Well, I'm not okay, Elmo. And now we find out he's an anti-Semitic, Trump-hating.
Elmo got real opinionated all of a sudden.
He's a potty mouth.
I can appreciate his restraint now.
Oh my God. Fucking Elmo. Out of everybody. I would expect this out of anybody other than Elmo. You know, Elmo's the last guy I would ever see tweeting, "Kill all Jews."
Yes, I know. That's why this is fucking hilarious. And I understand why they deleted it, because it's Elmo. But god damn it if this isn't funny.
You know how high I was when I seen this the first time? When I first saw this, I read that it was Elon, and for some reason in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, they hacked Elon's Twitter. If they can hack Elon, they can hack anyone. I don't know why I'm got Elon on my mind. And I look again, I'm like, no, that's Elmo, dumbass.
when did Elon turn red?
I just read the headline. I didn't actually read the tweets.
Right.
I'm like, holy fuck! If they can, oh my god, they can hack him. They can hack anyone. I've been running into that a lot lately, where my mind's been playing tricks on me with words.
Because you are dyslexic, I imagine.
Never been dyslexic before.
Have you ever been diagnosed?
No.
Well, then you might be dyslexic, man. I only say that because I too am slightly dyslexic.
Yeah, I just like if I glance at something, automatically my brain tells me I'm reading something that I'm not reading. Oh, like so I saw weird there. I keep seeing wiener in my head, but the guy put weird fetish. I keep wiener fetish. I'm like, what's a wiener? No, it's weird fetish. I got wieners in my mind apparently. Can't get enough. Wieners. A lot of bratwursts up here in Wisconsin.
Ah, that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, so Elmo apparently him and Kanye have been hanging out too much.
Yeah, him and Kanye and maybe Elon Musk, considering that this got through for at least 10 minutes.
Oh God! They did assure us they did take back the account, and Elmo will not be tweeting what he's really feeling.
Yes, they straight up said that the account got hacked and they were very sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, the word child fucker. No, I never thought I'd see that on Elmo's Twitter.
No, but I had to bring it up on the show because it was just so goddamn funny.
Oh, the funniest thing I've ever seen. Elmo tells you to go fuck yourself.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my God! The Pause Reality says that he can read 10 pages of a book and have no clue what he just read. Yeah, I'm the same way. I got the ADHD. That's why I don't read. Reading's for pussies.
It's why you can't type either.
No, I can't type worth a shit. And, and the thing is, I get high and I send all these important people messages at night. And then I get the next day and look at what I actually wrote. And I'm like, what in the fuck was I talking about? These people are never talking to me again. They think I'm nuts.
I think your nuts are retarded.
I should probably save screenshot some of these to read back to some of you, because you won't even know. Well, you talk to me, you can tell them.
Yeah, I do know. There's a lot of times where I had to guess what you were saying, but there were some times where messages have fucked us over when it comes to scheduling, and where it said like there's one that I remembered where a message you sent me was like, "Hey, I'm running a little late. Be there in about 34 minutes."
I know what I meant to say, 3 to 4.
Yeah, you meant 3 to 4 minutes, but I was just like 34 minutes, oddly specific, but okay.
And I'm getting pissed. Where is he at? What the fuck, man? I said 3 minutes. It's just 10 minutes in here. The fuck is he listening to me? Then I go back and read it, and I'm like, oh, fuck me. He's probably having a few smokes. He's got a half hour before we start.
Yeah, I was just chilling.
Oh, my God. I got to make some changes, my friend. Maybe I'll go to the community college and take a typing class.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
It's just so long. If I have to type I'm doing good, that's a 12-minute type for me.
Yeah, you need to learn how to type in this world, man. It's just a fact.
Man, that Patrice O'Neill, to this day, the greatest joke of all time, because I did the same thing. Mm-hmm. I looked at my typing teacher and I said, fuck you, I ain't going to be no fucking secretary. The fuck do I ever need to type for? Now I'm trying to get laid. I can't spell worth a shit. It takes me 8 minutes. They're already talking to other dudes.
Yeah, they've already got a date set up 2 weeks in advance while you were in the middle of saying hello. How was your day?
That's me. Oh God, I'm gonna be a radio guy. I'll never need to type.
Yeah, you got a face for radio, as they say.
I don't even know why guys even do it anymore.
Do what?
Do DJ gigs, radio DJ.
Yeah, I don't think they even pay all that good. I think they pay you just because they have to pay you something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they pay like $11 to $15 an hour,
I mean, that's...
and you only get to work a 4-hour shift.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
And back in the day, they used to, put you in a van and send you down to like a car store. Car store. All right, edible has just hit.
Yeah, we're gonna send you to the car store, put a microphone in front of the engine.
Car dealership, car store.
They went to the car store and got a baby car.
But they used to send you on those remotes where they'd pay you like $100 in cash to go out and do the live remote,
Right.
And so you'd be able to make up some money that way, but they don't even do that anymore.
No, I mean, it ultimately depends on the radio station, but yeah, there's some radio stations that still at least like show up to concerts. You know what I mean? Like they show up to gigs and be like, "Hey, do this bit for the radio," and you get a T-shirt.
Yeah, it used to be a lot cooler back in the day, but yeah, they still pop on. Now they go, scan the QR code so you can win something. Well, don't you got any shirts? No. Got any bumper stickers? Nah. Scan the QR code so you can win some Creed tickets. I don't want Creed tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I will take the Creed tickets, but I will not be using these Creed tickets, if you catch my drift.
Creed. Oh God, I'd rather be punched. If you go, you can either be kicked in the nuts or go to a Creed concert. I'm taking the nut kicking.
Is it just Creed or is there other bands?
Creed is number 1 on the list. Number 2, I believe, is 311.
Ugh.
Oh, how anybody can listen to that and not throw up? I don't know.
No, I think I'd rather take a kick to the nuts.
I've heard teenage high school bands that sound better than them in their basement.
For real.
I mean, them boys did some stuff to get famous. They had to have. It wasn't their musical talent.
Although, to give credit where credit is due, Beautiful Disaster is a fucking bop. Somehow they fucking managed to make one good song.
Yeah, I mean, they get, the freaky style.
Yeah.
I smoked pot with them once. Oh my God.
Oh, that must have been fun.
They handed me a joint and I lit it with a lighter, and it's like I burnt Jesus Christ fucking face off. I don't know. Apparently, you're not supposed to use flames. You got to use these fucking wicks. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them guys. They looked at me like I was. I'm like, you light a joint with a Bic, right? You spark a bowl with a Bic. You don't use a fucking hemp. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. You just contaminated it. Like, who are you?
Aren't they from Cali?
No, they're from Nebraska.
Wait, what? They're from Nebraska?
Yes.
Yeah, what in the fuck is their problem?
311 is from Nebraska, and they act like they're from Nebraska.
What are you talking about? That's like the most hippie bullshit I've ever heard for smoking a joint.
And yeah, they're too good to smoke with the regulars like me. That fucking drummer. I can't remember what his name is. It fucking. Well, it looks like Mike Pence. I can't remember what his fucking name is. Chad, or is it Chad? I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Right.
Peanut and Peanut. He likes to beat that thing. All right. 311. I'm trying to think what other bands I can't fucking stand. Nickelback. Can't stand them.
No, me neither.
I think that's about it.
I think Nickelback's the one time where, like, for the playlist that I put together, MHH Johnny's picks of every song that Johnny has played for his Rumble show, and Marijuana Happy Hour in the past. I think every time that you have opened with Nickelback as a joke, every time you have just like, please do not put this on the list.
This is going to ruin my day if I'm cruising around.
This will literally ruin my day if you put this on the playlist.
Oh, I do have one more band to add to that, and that's Disturbed. I fucking hate Disturbed. Oh, and one more. Five Finger Dick Punch.
Five Finger Death Punch, yeah, for sure. I don't remember if I ever said this on the show. I feel like I might have, but there's an album that Five Finger Death Punch did. I forget which one it was, but the album cover was just like a skeleton with two guns with the Five Finger Death Punch symbol on the skull.
It's just like
it was like the
Metal
cringiest
101
fucking shit. Yeah, it was like the cringiest shit I've ever seen. But then it turns out that they literally just stole that image from like Google Images, and all they did was just took it, made the skeleton brown for some reason, and then slapped their logo on its forehead and called it a day.
We got one guy. He goes, "So you guys don't like good music?"
Ooh.
Good music.
No, hold on. Music is art, and art is subjective. We just listen to things that are older.
All right. Well, tell me how. No, Johnny, be nice. Quit. This individual's nice enough to hang out. Don't be mean to him about music.
Look, I will throw you a bone, and every time I will say that pretty much every time Disturbed has done a cover of a song, I am pleasantly surprised.
At the Ozzy concert, they booed him off the stage.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Ugh.
Shut up about politics if you're in a band. Honestly, it's not good for you.
Yeah, you're a musician. Nobody gives a shit about your political views.
No, I'm just messing with you, Herb. I'm trying to think who I'm trying to think who we were bashing on that who Herb might be a fan of. Probably 311.
I have met some people that are like I have met some people that are adamant 311 fans where I openly talk shit about them, and then they just immediately jump down my throat and be like, "What do you know about 311?" I'm like 2 songs, 3,
No, Herb's just messing with us. I was hoping so, but we do a marijuana show, and 311 is really in the marijuana community. I will give him that.
311 is always prevalent in a smoke sesh when I join randos or when I join friends. And, as long as we're not just listening to 311, I can fucking tolerate it.
Oh, okay. It says here that the drummer's stepdad was Relativity Records. Oh, so yeah, one of their family members owned a record label and signed 311. That's how they got signed.
Makes sense.
Okay. Why am I reading on why am I getting into 311? I don't know. Why am I Wikipediaing during the show? What am I getting professional? Stop it, Johnny.
You think that doing live research on what to look up for the show is professional?
Hey, well, you never know.
I mean, it's better than no research, I suppose.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, you got to have some no-goes, right? What's a Marco no-go band? Maroon 5?
I mean, yeah, that's definitely one. Definitely, that's a good guess on that one. I'm trying to think.
Oh, Gallagher from Oasis said that this guy kept bothering me, wouldn't leave me alone. And he goes, what do you want, dude? And he goes, I'm just a huge fan. You know, I'm in the business too. And he goes, I'm in a band too. And he goes, what band are you in? And he goes, I'm in Maroon 5. And the guy, Noel Gallagher, looks him right in the face. He goes, you guys fucking suck.
Ooh.
And he goes, and then I walked into the bathroom expecting, and he's out there again wanting another autograph. And he's like, I tell the guy he sucks and he wants to hang out with me more, weirdo. Sorry for interrupting.
Goddamn.
I just had to get my Maroon 5 jab in.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate any jab at Maroon 5. I'm not a big fan of Maroon 5, I will say. I fucking hate the Beach Boys. Like,
Yes.
I really don't get the allure of the Beach Boys, even for nostalgia's sake. Like, I don't fucking get it.
I keep hearing Pet Sounds. It's this amazing album. It's a masterpiece. I mean, it is one of the greatest records ever. And I'll go, okay, you know what? It's been 10 years. Let me put it in again. Get about 3 minutes into it. I'm like, nope, still sucks.
Yeah, it still fucking sucks. Nothing has changed. You can remaster it all you want. It still fucking sucks.
Nobody knows why. I don't like it. I don't like, and John Stamos is in the band now.
Are they still touring?
Yeah, they're still touring. They're still playing any state fair or casino that'll have them.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'd rather take a kick to the nuts than go see the Beach Boys. Like if let's say that I know somebody that made a time machine, right? And and they were just like, "Hey, we're going to use this time machine to go see like a classic like musical performance." I'm like, "Dope, let's go." And then we show up and it's the Beach Boys. I was like, okay, let's go see the show. I'm just going to take a visit in this gun store real quick. What was that? Don't worry about it. I'll catch up with you.
Oh, come on and safari with me.
So yeah, that's definitely one I can't fucking stand. I hate Blink-182 with a passion. And and people are adamant about that too, where I get shit on all the time for hating Blink-182. I'm like, no, there's a level of stupid that I could get behind where I'm like, okay, this is a fun kind of stupid musically. But then there's like groups like Blink-182 where I'm just like, this is just fucking retarded.
I've never understood Blink-182 one bit. Everybody I know loves them, and I'm like, they're retarded. Like you said, it's a retarded band.
Yes, they're completely retarded, and I don't get the allure of them at all. Even for the sake of silliness, I'm like, it's beyond silly. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I hate Adam's song. I will. Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Actually, do you want to hear one of my more controversial takes?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna need you to sit comfy for this one because I'm not sure what you're going to say after I say this.
All right.
Now, I think you're well aware that because I was born and raised in the Pacific Northwest, I'm obviously a fan of Jimi Hendrix. That's pretty much a given. So, that being said, Eric Clapton is fucking overrated.
You hearing anybody disagree with you?
Okay, I don't know what your opinion is, but there are some times where I say that and people get so defensive about that. I'm just like, no, I'm not saying that he's a bad guitar player. I'm not saying that he sucks, but is he on my Mount Rushmore of guitar players? No, he's not even in my fucking top 20. I can list off 10 people Actually, I'm stoned, so give 5. I can list off 5 guitar players that are way better than Eric Clapton.
He's a lazy pentatonic blues guitar player.
Yes.
12-year-old kids can play like that.
Yeah. It really is that thing I don't understand where they say like, oh well, Eric Clapton is a blues icon. It's like, what the fuck does a white British dude know about blues?
He knows how to steal it.
Exactly. He knows how to play it, but that doesn't mean he knows how to play it. If that makes sense,
No, I've never been a big fan of Eric Clapton, but did you know that everybody that's ever covered that song Crossroads has lost a child?
Really?
So Robert Johnson curse.
Yes, but didn't Robert Johnson also die at 27?
Yeah, he died. His kid died. I'm trying to think who else covered that song. Eric Clapton's kid fell out the window. Died.
Lemmy's covered it.
Tears from Heaven.
Tears from Heaven, which obviously worked out in his favor.
So I just suggest anybody not to cover any Robert Johnson songs. Led Zeppelin covered a Robert Johnson song, and Robert Plant's kid died.
Yeah.
Vince Neil, Motley Crue covered one of the Robert Johnson songs, and his daughter died. Stay away, man. There's something to that, right?
I mean, how many times does it need to happen before it becomes a coincidence, right?
Exactly. There was suicide songs.
Yes.
Oh, we're done on YouTube. Can't say that word.
That's why I'm just sitting back. It's not my profile. If it gets nuked, it's on you.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I mean, it's a word.
It's a word that normal everyday people use. Calm the fuck down.
I am really getting upset when I'm watching YouTube videos now, and they're editing words out like tits.
Yeah,
and you're like,
basic,
what?
Yeah, basic shit. Like I've seen videos where they censor words that just incite anything involving like violence, where they say like they censor the word riot. It's like, fucking really, dude.
And it's just like, can we? No wonder we're not evolving. We can't have an honest conversation about any goddamn thing anymore.
No, people are spending more time censoring themselves than they are actually making quality content.
My algorithm is trying to make me want to unlife myself. That's what you have to say now. That's what new phrases created by YouTube that are making me sick to my stomach that I'm using. Unlife myself.
One that I've heard people use that I think is funny is go rope neck yourself.
What's that?
Go rope neck yourself.
Oh, woke neck.
Yeah, rope neck.
Rope neck. Okay, rope neck yourself.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I just can't. Haven't we evolved? Can't we? Why can't we? I'm sorry, I'm speechless right now because it blows my mind. In 2025, if somebody hears a word, it's gonna make them do that.
I know, but Johnny, I don't know how to tell you this, but we're blacklisted on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So we're pretty much asking questions to avoid that is not going to answer back.
Oh, that YouTube thing is, I just laugh at it now. I laugh. I'm just laughing because it's, it is 14 people watching. It isn't getting, nobody's turning their TV on and seeing a link to our show. Let's just put it that way.
No. And I would like to say it's not from lack of trying, but it kind of is.
Now, I have 4 other YouTube accounts, and I subscribe to this account, and I don't even get a notification when the show is on.
Yeah, what does that tell you?
We get copyright. YouTube copyrighted your intro song.
Wait, really?
or I mean Facebook. So
How
like
the fuck?
I know the motherfucker that did the song. I talk to him every week.
I literally never posted that song anywhere other than for the sake of this show. How the fuck is there
Exactly.
a copyright claim on the fucking song that I made?
Right now on Facebook, if there's a hint of music with any music, it's copyrighted claimed, even though it's your music. It's our music for our show.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
It doesn't sound like anything ever that's been created in the history of music. It's original. It's not like you like redid the lyrics to another song, you know.
No, those are completely organic lyrics that I shout out in like 2 hours.
Yeah, we're not cheese dicks that, feel like getting stoned.
I'm not gonna lie, that was my first attempt, but then as I was like halfway through the lyrics, I'm like, oh man, this sucks.
It sucks. Yeah, me, like everybody else that can't write songs, like we'll hear the melody of the song.
Right.
So the melody
right.
will go do 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 do, and I'll have to sing like "Gonna go into the woods." It has to follow the exact melody line of the music at all times, and it sucks.
That's just
That's
how
why
your
there's
brain
only
is wired.
a handful of people can write great music. It's weird, ain't it?
It is very bizarre that there are so many people that are musically inclined, and yet not enough of them are actually accredited musicians. Some of them are, but they understand that the real gig is being a studio musician, where you don't get any of the popularity or the fame, but you get the writing credit, which is pretty much what you wanted in the first place, was to make money.
Then what I found out too about the music business now, after watching all the documentaries and learning what really happens, the guys in the bands aren't making any money at all.
Nope.
People don't realize the drummer for Slayer made $500 a month.
Yeah. The drummer for fucking Slayer.
Dave Lombardo made $500 a month playing in Slayer. That 1 year they made $10 million in profit, and he made like I think 28 grand that year. Now they do take care of your meals and give you an extra, I think, $15 a day or whatever. But that's like the musicians don't. The people that are making the money are the ones sitting at home.
Yes.
Not doing
exactly.
shit.
Yes. It's
They're basically the musicians that you love and worship and everything. They're basically the employees at Burger King.
yeah, exactly.
The corn is Burger King, and the guys in the band are the employees.
Well, it's this weird parallel where I'm sure you remember back in the days with LimeWire and Napster were the pirating sites.
Mm-hmm.
And Lars Ulrich went on that fucking tangent about stealing their art.
Yes.
Well, there was another thing that was kind of in the similar vein that was from Corey Taylor when, Slipknot was doing their thing. And he made a really good point about it, which was that, someone asked him if he had a problem with anybody pirating their music. And he says, no, absolutely not. Because the best way for us to make money is to go on tour, selling T-shirts, selling posters. That's how we make our money. So if you steal our album, go ahead. If it means that you steal our album to make someone else a Slipknot fan so that they show up and buy T-shirts, good.
Absolutely. System of the Down actually had a record that was called "Steal This Album."
Literally, it was called "Steal This Album."
The music business, all business sucks.
Yeah, business in general just sucks.
Every artist gets screwed. Every inventor gets screwed. Everybody makes money. It's all been the other thing too that nobody realizes that Ozzy didn't write one of them fucking songs.
No, he always co-wrote.
And all of the people that made Ozzy weren't invited. Let that sink in for a minute.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of them are dead, I'm pretty sure.
You know, guys like Bob Daisley that wrote all the songs, and, you know, Geezer Butler wrote all the Black Sabbath songs. Nobody knows that either. Every single song he wrote. That's why he's the richest one of all of them.
Yeah, he didn't need to. He didn't need to even show up at that fucking concert. That dude's just rolling in cash like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, so getting in the big business, I mean, all I hear, Epstein. Epstein this, Epstein that. What's your take?
Well, I my take was pretty much the same as it was before, but I will say that my dad actually did bring up a really good point. Was that, you know, basically he said that everybody's going on and on about the footage that they said, and like, oh, we found the minute that was missing and how it was edited and shit like that. And my dad just goes, is like, nobody is asking the question that they told us that he's dead. And we accepted that.
Mm-hmm.
No one's even considering the fact that he might not even be dead.
I don't understand why we don't do the back door. You know, when cops get thrown in jail for killing people or whatever.
Yeah.
So walk them in the front door, tell everybody there's in life, and then, give them a mustache and send them to Arizona. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit happens all the time. And you're telling me that there's no way that they did that to someone who has dirt on every single one of them, where they're just like, hey, we can make this shit go away, but we're going to send you to Argentina and your name is Federico now.
Now, I'm going to hate to burst everybody's bubble tonight, since we're getting thrown off YouTube for this show anyways. I'm going to tell you, everybody, this has been going on for a long time. It's been going on for a long time.
For sure.
You invite a bunch of people over, you have a party, and you have things that people, if they got caught doing, would ruin them forever. And you take pictures. It's been going on since the beginning of time. Blackmail.
Absolutely.
Now, for all of those who are looking for the CP and the trafficking and all that, why don't you Google what the Republicans did in the 80s? They went to Boys Town.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's in Ohio, Boys Town, Ohio, where all they sent all the like orphan kids and the bad kids.
Boys Town. I was thinking of a different term for Boys Town, but sure.
It's where they send all the bad kids, the bad boys. They sent them to Boys Town. You know, bad kids. And what they did is this guy named Casper Weinberger. He was the head of the Senate at the time.
Okay.
Would have these big Senate parties for the new freshman senators coming in, right?
Right.
And then they would drug them all. They would drug every single one of them senators, and they would bring all these boys in from Boys Town, and they would take pictures of them having sex with boys.
Well, then you have a bunch of senators in your pocket. They'll do whatever you tell them.
Now, fast forward 3 months later, Ronald Reagan got everything passed through the Senate, no problem. You know, both sides, because of the blackmail. Now, they got busted. They were funneling money through a bank, like a savings bank or whatever. Savings and loan place, and they got busted because this guy from the savings and loan place stole a bunch of money and exposed the whole government, and nobody knows about it.
Yeah, probably because the dude got silenced.
It's out there. Google it. It is 100% true. If I'm lying, I'm crying, baby.
But
now
again,
we move along to guys.
This happened 50 years ago, so who cares?
50 years ago, but it's been the blueprint of guys like Epstein, guys like P. Diddy became a billionaire not because that Ciroc vodka tastes good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't know the dad from family members, did that kind of stuff.
No. Yeah, that was one that was kind of shocking to see, to be honest. I was like, huh. I'm not really sure what I want to know what he did.
We don't want to know what he did. Epstein did bad things, and people do bad things, whether they're willing
Yes.
or not. Some people have been drugged and framed. All of those senators that were framed back in the day.
I never thought I would hear you give a politician any sort of pity.
Some of these guys go in with good intentions and end up in these situations. You ever notice how all the politicians just fall right in line?
Yeah.
Because they got shit on them.
Everybody has dirt on everybody.
They got shit on these guys before they even start running for the office.
Well, of course, especially with the internet, that makes it super easy now. That's why they tried to discredit our vice president by saying that he fucked a couch once.
He fucked a couch. I saw a thing where he's fighting with his wife yesterday in public. That guy is just the most unlikable man ever. I would never be friends with a guy like JD Vance.
No, but he is. But it's weirdly funny that people meme him so goddamn hard, and the only thing that he does is just republish every single fucking meme that people have made of his face.
Yep.
That's like the smartest thing he's ever done.
He's the best at being the vice president. I've never seen the vice president around as much as him.
True. Yeah. I've never really seen the vice president just going around doing normal human stuff like they do with the. It's kind of weird because the vice president just obviously the vice president has some role in his position, but it's just kind of weird because the vice president is pretty much just the backup for if the president is killed or is sick,
Yep. They shouldn't be hanging out together ever.
Yeah. No, they literally have an Air Force One and an Air Force Two, just so that in the event that Air Force One gets taken out, then the vice president will be okay.
Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing Al Gore and Clinton hanging out together ever.
No.
Or Obama and Biden together.
I mean,
ever. They weren't going on trips and, like these two guys are.
Yeah, Biden would be there for like some of Obama's speeches, but yeah, that's about it. You never really see them like traveling together on diplomatic missions.
No, never. So I think, yeah, of course stuff happened at the Epstein thing, but you know what? When you know what really happened on that Epstein Island, having sex with younger ladies, it just scratches the surface.
Yeah, it's only the beginning, unfortunately, and as horrible as that may sound, it can only get worse.
Why do you think all of these women that were trafficked disappear?
Yeah, quote unquote disappear.
Because they hunt. There is a murder island. I mean, I don't want to get too conspiracy things, but they take these women and they put them on the island and they hunt them. They hunt them.
You do know that there's literally a short story about that, right? It's like 100 years old.
Well, yeah, and there's a movie called Surviving the Game with Ice-T, and he survived the game. Spoiler alert.
And also the jerk.
It's a jerk, yeah. No, there really is human hunting. And that's why the Epstein file keeps getting closed, because the people that were hunting humans will blow your mind.
Yeah. And again, I'm sure that shit is real. And what actually goes down, like the fact that he has shit that's written down on a list to use as blackmail is one thing. But it also makes me think about what is the shit that he didn't write down. Like, there's got to be shit that even he doesn't want people to know about, right?
There is. I've talked to people that God, you know what? Let's just stop before I have people knocking on my door. There's there's a reason why people are famous and people are not famous. Let's just put it that way. There's a reason why people have long careers and people don't have long careers.
Yes.
And, every time never mind. All right, I was going to stop there, but it's satanic. It really is. Not to be all religiously and shit. You have to be a part of the satanic cult to be rich and famous in America. You can work as hard as you want. Never going to make it.
Pause Reality says aliens dip their fingers in the human trafficking. I'm willing to bet that that's partially true. I'm sure that there are some humans that we just sacrifice to the aliens.
Well, those people on the streets and the tents, and you know what I'm talking about, right?
Of course.
Ask every single one of them why they don't want to go to the shelter. Because they all tell you they'll disappear you. You're already disappeared. You don't have they won't give you a license. They won't reissue your social security card. They're going to grab you. If you tell anybody you ain't got no family, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
They're harvesting your organs. They're offering. I mean, that's how deep it gets. If you believe that stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's some that's some shit that's from Soylent Green. You know what I mean? It's like that's some dystopian future shit. Nobody wants to believe that shit's real.
Yeah, well, just Google homeless shelter shoes. They show the amount of shoes that they throw away of the dead people, and it's like the Jewish Holocaust.
Right. Yeah. It does raise some eyebrows for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's basic people and then there's people that really know what's going on, and I like to. I'm getting way too deep tonight because the weed's so goddamn good.
See, I think you weirdly enough, I think this may be a very weird comparison, but you suffer from the same problem as Kanye, and I'm not talking about bipolarism.
No, I know.
The thing that I'm talking about is that both of you like to talk about smart things, but you go about it in the dumbest way possible.
Explain. Give me a good example.
Give you an example?
Somebody finally gets it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you do talk about smart things, and the things that you talk about are interesting, but when it comes to all right, man, explain it.
I heard about some shit online. Google it, man.
Yeah. That shit's real. Based on what? I mean, I did some research on it, and it seemed real to me, so yeah, it's real. Okay, dude.
I got super high one night and went down a YouTube rabbit hole. Now I'm an expert.
Yeah, what? You don't do that? You don't attend YouTube University on the regular?
Oh, man. Yeah, I believe everything.
I believe everything and nothing.
I believe that within 2 weeks, the antibiotics, what are they called? Anunnaki is coming to save us. Our creators, the Anunnakis.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Aliens.
Yeah, what the fuck's an Anunnaki, though?
The Anunnaki, I'm pronouncing it completely wrong because I'm high.
Right.
It starts with an A at least. I'm just trying to do your point. I'm smart but stupid. They created us in a simulation to mine for gold.
Okay.
They're our daddy. They're our god. They're the Anunnaki. Anunnaki.
Okay.
I think it's Anunnaki. They're the ones that created us to mine gold. Because gold, they could spray gold into the atmosphere, and it helps the friction of the ships.
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking Scientology to me, but go on.
So the Anunnaki they're coming to save us because of all the chaos, and they're gonna heal us and bring us new technology to create a utopia that we've all dreamed of. All
And
pray
this is
the
based
Anunnaki.
on.
A video I saw the other day.
So don't you believe any internet schizo that is convincing enough?
Oh God! Oh, here we go. Pause reality. Anunnaki. He knows what I'm talking about.
Anunnaki. Yeah, I'll have to look it up because it's like, yeah, that I have no idea what the fuck you're even talking about. So like, it sounds like Scientology to me, man.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Once you read that, you're actually going to know how you were created and why you're here. It's gonna you're gonna take that. You're gonna take the Bible and you're gonna look at it and you're gonna laugh at it because it's all bullshit. You need to listen to the Anunnaki.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but if they do show up and they say that they're here to help me, I'm still gonna shoot them in the face.
No, man, Anunnaki. They're the cool ones.
I would rather die on my feet than be a fucking slave.
Oh, you already are a slave, my friend.
I know that I'd rather die. If that turns out that that's real, and the aliens say, "Hey, line up to get the chip installed so that you can live for 200 years," no, fuck you. You're gonna have to kill me.
But if you really think about it, why has gold been so precious and so valuable every year since the beginning of time?
Because
gold has been used for currency to, like, we are hoarding it all. We're saving it for them.
Because gold is also very conductive.
Okay. Now, remember earlier in the year where they were going to go to Fort Knox and check and see if the gold was there?
Right.
It's not there because the Anunnaki stops by every 10 years and collects it. It's not in Fort Knox. That gold is missing because the Anunnaki took it.
Yeah. Okay. So your explanation for why literal tons of gold bricks aren't in Fort Knox anymore is because we gave it to aliens.
Yes.
Instead of the fact that we got rid of the gold standard in this country, but we still like to act like our money is based on gold for some reason, so we just sold it.
Okay. Well, if you haven't changed your mind yet, this is really going to change your mind, and it's going to solve every problem that you've ever thought about 9/11.
Again, maybe if I knew more about the Anunnaki and I could like come at it from an objective angle, you know what I mean? I'm not entirely against the idea of aliens existing, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this.
Yeah, gold is a great conductor for communications, so communications farther into the Anunnaki universe.
It's super conductive, as in it can harness electricity, and not only that, gold is extremely malleable, which is also why it's very useful, because you have a conductive metal that you can mold onto whatever the fuck you want.
Yep, and you can put it on a toilet in Trump's business.
Yes, you can also use it as a toilet.
Okay, the other thing is, below the Twin Towers, there was $2.2 trillion worth of gold bars. The Anunnaki, they melted the Twin Towers with lasers.
Okay, so you're telling me that the planes are a hologram, and
yes,
the Twin Towers got taken out by invisible lasers.
Yes, like a microwave.
This was your home run pitch to convince me.
This is not you, the world. Not only you, the world. Okay, the Anunnaki are the ones who stole the $2.2 trillion out of the World Trade Center basement. And to get them up in the ships, they had to remove the buildings.
by burying the gold.
No. When those trucks came out that was removing the quote unquote those that was taking the gold bars secretly to the Anunnaki on the other side of Long Island.
So they needed a giant catastrophe to distract people while a UFO just showed up and sucked up all the gold.
Yep. You finally got it.
So you're telling me that when everybody was literally watching the skies after the second plane hit, no one noticed the fucking UFO?
No, because they took the gold out of actually where Building 7 collapsed.
Building 7 collapsed for no reason.
Yeah, that's because that was the portal to get the gold out where everybody was looking at the Twin Towers.
If it was the fucking... You are not selling this as hard as you think you are.
Oh, it's the Anunnaki, bro. Anunnaki.
I don't know.
All praise the Anunnaki.
It seems like when every time people throw it's just like, oh, aliens were involved. It seems like it's just like, well, yeah, if aliens is your answer to everything, then of course you're gonna think that aliens exist because aliens have sci-fi technology where they can show up into your fucking brain and just plant a probe in there and you would never even fucking know. Who knows? They're fucking aliens. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, even Paz says that the Anunnaki are responsible for building underneath the pyramids that they just found recently because they sucked the gold out of there too.
Well, again, I am slightly ignorant on the subject, other than the fact that I know that some people believe that the pyramids had some sort. Well, not just the pyramids in Egypt, but also the fact that I will say the one thing that is interesting is that the fact that all of these ancient civilizations in human history, despite not knowing that any of the other ones existed, they all, around the same point in time, decided to build pyramids or pyramid-like structures.
Yeah, I guess Paz says stories like you said can hold energy and portals, but they're using energy in the rods. It's the Anunnaki portals.
Yeah, I would imagine you would need a shit ton of gold for that.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe we could just spray coat, like you said, just get some rocks and spray paint them.
If they have faster than light travel, they could figure out if we spray painted a fucking rock.
I'm out there trying to give them fake rocks. Oh, great, Anunnaki.
Please spare me and I will give you all of this gold.
I don't know. I grew up, I went to church as a child, was taught about Jesus and all that crap, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was taught about the Anunnaki 10 years ago. And I became an atheist and became a worshiper of the Anunnaki because it makes sense.
It doesn't make you an atheist if you worship. See, the fact that you worship a supposed ancient race of aliens that created us makes me astounding that you aren't a nerd. That you think that shit is real, but you don't have an interest in sci-fi.
No, because I like real fi. Anunnaki's real. You know who's closer to the Anunnaki than most of us is black guys with all the gold chains and shit. Like they're gonna like the Anunnaki are gonna like those guys better than me, so I better get some shit on my neck. You know what I mean?
Do you really think that those guys have actual solid gold chains?
No.
So why would the fuck would the Anunnaki want them then?
Oh my god. The wide receiver from the Bengals, Chad Johnson.
Yeah.
He used to show up to the games with all this like super bling. He told everybody he spent millions of dollars on it, and like recently he said, "No, man, I got all that shit at Claire's." I ain't stupid. I ain't wasting my money on jewelry.
Yeah, if someone comes out and rips the fucking chains off my neck, I'm not gonna fucking chase them down because they ran off with $250,000.
Oh my god. No, but the Anunnaki theory is all right. Am I done? Okay, I'm done playing with you. I'm sorry. I'm spit fucking with you.
Yeah, I figured as much because I was gonna come.
I'm just trying to back up your statement from earlier, and it's working great.
Yeah, that's
9/11.
literally everything that you did just proved me right. You love talking about smart things, but when you try to talk about them, you just sound like a fucking moron. That no one cares about what you're saying.
The Anunnaki, though, is real, and I do believe.
I mean, again, if that's the case, then I hope that they are trying to help us, like they say. But if they say that they are trying to help us, I'm not going to trust them at all.
And everybody begs on Scientology, right?
Yes.
Look at Tom Cruise.
You mean the guy who's basically funding Scientology?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look a day over 30. And he's, 70 years old?
Yeah, but he's also Tom fucking Cruise. That dude probably has, like, liposuctions and Botox surgeries every fucking month.
Okay, the new chick I'm stalking, she's 59 years old, looks like she's 20. She's a Scientologist.
Uh-huh.
Why do all these Scientologists look so fucking good?
Because they have shit tons of money.
But I got money. I can buy I can afford shit. What are they doing? I'm looking like shit.
Do you have any idea how much money you have to invest into the church just to know about Xenu?
I just want whatever drugs they're taking.
Yeah. Well, let me put it to you this way, Johnny. Those people that they are promoting as those beautiful women, those aren't the people that they are putting on the Sea Org.
That guy has been hiding his wife for a while.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of the religion. I just want their skincare routine.
Yeah, except to get their skincare routine, you probably have to pay them $10,000 just to get to that level.
God, I looked in the mirror the other day and I'm like, God damn, I'm getting old. I look old. I need some of that Scientology juice.
Yes, give me all of the vials of Xenu's blood or whatever the fuck.
God, I got 2 gray hairs in my fucking chin today, and I cried.
Just pluck them out, you're fine.
What's now? I got to go to the goddamn grocery store every week and get the Just for Men.
No, you just pluck out the fucking gray hairs. You only got 2 of them. Just pluck them out. Doesn't count.
Yeah. Then next thing you know, I look like goddamn fucking Santa Claus.
Well, you don't think that your beard would look better with a little bit of salt and pepper look?
I guess, I'm getting I got 4 years left, so before I really give up.
Well, I mean, have you started losing your hair?
No, thank God for that.
Okay, yeah, at least you have that.
No, I just wait for the day where I just wake up one day and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not. I want to be that guy like in King of the Hill. It's laying in the bed.
Yeah, I usually it seems to me that usually that age is when you retire. So probably in like your 60s.
Yeah, so I got to get 24 years left of keeping it up. That's what too, man. You get married. I see all my buddies that get married. They're all fat now, bald, uninteresting.
I saw this clip. I'm not sure where it was from. It looked like it was from a movie of some kind, but it was just this guy talking to this group of older gentlemen, and he just goes like, "I'm the smartest one in this group," and they go, "I'm sorry, what did you say?" "I'm the smartest one in this group," and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what makes you think that you're the smartest one in this group?" And he goes, "Well, Donnelly's got a wife, so does he. and you're a widower. And they go, yeah, what does that have to do with anything? He goes, smart men don't get married. And they just sit there in silence for a moment, and he just goes, well, yeah.
Oh god, that's a red flag for all the ladies out there. If you're still single, past how long can you go single without being a weirdo?
Yeah. You can only hold back your weirdness and your craziness for so long before you eventually crack.
Yeah, I know. There's got to be one day you just wake up and you're like, well, I guess I'm not getting laid anymore. So what's next in life?
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of starting to realize that this bullshit really isn't worth it anymore. I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just the talking. It's the talking. Oh, the talking. All of the talking and the pretending to care. Sorry, ladies. This is how we really think. You can be mad at me all you want, but when you're sitting there telling me about how your sister won a beauty contest and you were upset, I don't care.
or literally talking about like you going grocery shopping and giving it with such energy, like you're giving it with such energy like you're reading from like a graphic novel or something, where you're just like, wow, the tomatoes were on sale.
Holy cow!
Fucking wow, amazing. It's almost like you were in a grocery store or something.
Yeah, this is why relationships don't last long with me, because when my wife would come home and start talking like that, I'd come up to her and go, awesome job, baby. And I'd give her a high five. What else did you do I don't give a shit about today? And I'd walk out the house. Yeah, I planned it all.
Super enthusiasm. High five. Nice job, honey. And they walk the fuck out.
Really? Wow. You did it all yourself. Awesome. Jesus Christ.
You go, girl.
Does she know I don't like tomatoes? No, she doesn't like me at all. I don't. How many times have you done this in a relationship where like a chick will bring you something and you're like, how many fucking times have I told this fucking bitch I don't like this? And it's like, are you doing this on purpose to test me?
Yeah. I feel it's happened a lot, actually, where I don't know what their deal is. I think it's just like, oh, well, maybe it's because he hasn't tried it this way. Like, well, you might be right. I haven't tried it that way. However, I doubt that it'll change my fucking opinion just because the spices are different.
That situation has ruined my life more than anything else ever.
Ruined your life or just ruined your relationships?
Just like, I'm never invited to a dinner party again. They'll bring the stuff out and they're like, I'll just look at it and go, nah, I ain't eating it. Well, just try it. It's delicious. It's the best. I'm like, no, I'm not going to eat it. I don't care what you. And all night, everybody at the table's looking at you. Everybody's and everybody there's enjoying this meal and looking at you like, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. I'm like, I don't eat chicken. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, this is why we pick Curb Your Enthusiasm as our favorite show. It's because it was made for people like us.
Oh God! Do you know how many times I've woke up in the morning and a sweet chick like will make like an omelet or some eggs and have them waiting for me with the coffee and the toast, and I'll wake up and go, oh fuck no, I don't eat any of this shit. What do I do? Do I try to choke it down and save this relationship? Or do I tell this chick to fuck off? I eat none of this.
Dude, you just make it into a fucking sandwich and eat it. What's the big deal?
I don't eat it. I don't eat eggs, man. I can't eat them. I don't like anything involved with a chicken.
Why? What's so wrong with chicken?
I'll tell you, this is childhood trauma. And I'm sorry, man. I've hijacked this show tonight, and I apologize.
No. If you, I'm curious because are you gonna tell me some like Trailer Park Boys shit where you're just like, oh, I fell into a chicken coop and they picked me mercilessly?
Close.
Okay, all right.
I got a job loading chicken coops into trailers.
Gotcha.
So the chickens were already cooped. You just had to grab the coop and load it onto a truck.
Gotcha.
And they're fucking loud and they're shitting on you.
Mhm.
And you see them shitting on each other, and it's just a big shit fest.
Yes.
And okay, I made it the first hour. I'm like, okay. And like, you get used to it. You wash the shit off you eventually. I'm like, oh, Jesus. So you're covered in chicken shit, and you're loading the trucks all day. First hour I made it. The second hour, the chicken started talking to me. And I ain't even exaggerating. All I heard was help me. And I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I saw what they did to those chickens, and they were telling me help me, and there's nothing I could do. And I went home and I cried. I haven't ate a chicken since.
So, what you're telling me is you're a giant pussy.
Yes. That's what you would call me. Yes, a giant pussy.
Yeah, you felt bad for the chickens.
And not only did I feel bad for them, I just saw what they did to them. And I'm like, ugh. And the other problem with chicken is it's always in its form.
They're called livestock for a reason.
Yeah, yuck. You know, hamburger never looks like a cow.
No, hamburger never looks like a cow, and that's for a reason. Steak never looks like a cow for a reason. Nobody ever wants to see how the sausage is made.
Never once do I eat beef and think about eating a cow. I don't. It's like a magic meat. Don't even think about it.
Let me tell you how much I love chicken. I remember when me and my brother were little kids, and you know, as kids do, we love McDonald's because that's what you do. And I remember one time my dad tried to, I don't know if he tried to deter us from McDonald's or if he was just fucking with us, but he told us, he's like, hey, do you know what part of the chicken nugget the chicken nuggets are? And we're like, no. And he's like, they're chicken testicles.
What?
But no, that's not true. Chickens are females.
I was like, I don't think I didn't. Do roosters have testicles?
No, they're fucking birds.
Birds don't have testicles?
No, they do, but it's not, they're inside. It's a whole other process.
But they're actual, like, balls, though, right?
I don't know. I'm not an ornithologist. I don't know. But he basically...
Why can't you ever Johnny it up and lie a little bit?
I don't know, because I'm trying to educate you and I'm trying to make you smarter and it's not working.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But basically, my dad was just fucking with us just to see what we would do. And I remember me and my brother looked at the chicken nuggets, looked at each other, and we both went, meh, and just kept eating. We didn't even bother, even if it was true and they were, rooster testicles, we were still just like, oh, fuck it, they're delicious.
I think the last piece of chicken I ate was a nugget.
Well, yeah, but chicken nuggets are just ground up chicken or chicken paste.
Yeah, and it's not even the nugget that you're eating, it's the sauce. If you dip a burger in a hot mustard sauce, just like eating the nugget, tastes exactly the same.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the nuggets. They like the sauce. It's all about the sauce.
The nuggets are just an excuse to shovel ranch in your face.
Oh, the sauces. There's too many sauces now. We have too many sauces.
Oh, dude, tell me about it.
So, how long did it take you to recover and actually go back to eating nuggets again after your evil dad fucked with you?
Dude, literally a minute, if that.
Oh.
We still kept eating the nuggets. We didn't give a shit.
Oh my God. Yeah, Yeah, I
And I
can't
think
go
I told you this before, but like I have literally slaughtered chickens before, and it didn't slow me down at all.
Really? You've actually
Yes.
like? Did you rig the deck,
Yeah.
or did you chop it? You ring it or chop?
No, I drained it.
Really? You're like a
Yeah,
man. You're like a man. Like man.
I was like, how old
I
was
could
I?
never do that.
I was like 13 or 14, something like that.
Damn.
My mom knew a dude who owned a farm, and he said that if we helped him, then we would go home with some chicken and also some goat summer sausage and some other farm stuff. I was like, oh fuck yeah, summer sausage. So yeah.
How many chickens did you murder that day?
Like me personally, or like
Yeah.
I don't know, like a dozen, something like that. They didn't let
You
me do
can-
it a lot, but
So you murdered 12 animals with your bare hands,
no, not with my bare hands. They gave me a knife,
and you just
but it was
chopped his head off.
no. So my main job was to gather the chickens and bring them to be butchered. But there were some
Okay.
times where they needed my help, and so basically they had some like traffic cones that they nailed to the wall upside down, and then they cut the tips off. So then you shove the chicken through the traffic cones so their head pokes out, and then you just slit their throat, and then you just let them drain out until they stop moving.
Oh my god! And you can
Yeah,
still eat
well,
chicken to this day, huh? After taking the soul out of that innocent animal.
oh, sorry, I'm not retarded, and I realize that meat comes from living creatures. Boo fucking who.
That's why I could never go to. If I go to a slaughterhouse, I'll never eat beef again. So I can't go.
That's just a harsh reality of being a meat eater, man. If you can't get over the fact that you shoot Bambi to get venison, then don't eat meat. That's just how it is, man. If pigs are considered way more intelligent than dogs, but bacon is fucking delicious. Fuck the pigs.
Oh, I remember my grandpa. He decided he was going to be a farmer for a couple of years. He was nuts. He was nuts. Imagine that. And during the summer, we'd go visit the farm and we'd, feed the animals and shit. And I thought there was pets. I didn't know he killed them.
Oh yeah.
So we're eating there at Thanksgiving dinner and the ham, right? We're eating the ham, and Grandpa goes, "Oh yeah, that's Frank, by the way." And I ran to the bathroom and threw up and cried.
Yeah, that's the harsh realities of being on a farm, is that you can't name the animals, because if you do, then you start getting attached to them, and then that shit happens.
So cool. He was my buddy. I fed him every morning. I didn't know he was going to kill him. I didn't know we were eating him. And I haven't ate pork since.
I remember a friend of mine. Like if you think that what I did was crazy, wait till you hear this. I had a friend of mine who volunteered on a cattle farm because he was in the Navy, but then when he wasn't deployed, he just had some downtime, so he just needed to do something to stay in shape,
Mm-hmm.
And so he just volunteered on a cattle farm, and then just moving hay bales and heavy shit. And then one day the farmer comes out and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna have to prepare one of my cows for to be butchered. Does anybody want to come help?" And my buddy was the only one who volunteered. He's like, "Yeah, sure." And so he was like, so they just wandered onto the field, and he's like, "All right, that's the cow right there." And he's like, "All right, so what do I do?" And he just handed him a fucking rifle. He's like, "What do you think?" And
it's like that scene on Napoleon Dynamite where the kids are sitting there at the bus.
Yeah.
Shoot that cow right there.
Yeah, exactly. It was seriously like that. He just handed him a rifle. I was like, "The fuck do you think?" And so he's just like, "Oh, okay." And then he just fucking walked right up to the cow and shot it in the head. And I was like, "Well, that was it? You just went up to it and shot it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "And?" He's like, "It was kind of awesome, actually." I'm like, okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you grow up in a certain environment, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I kind of get where he's coming from, though, even though that does sound kind of psychopathic. It's just like, yeah, I shot a cow and it was kind of cool. But it is one of those things where, like, you see cows all the time and you could never, like, touch them or fuck with them. But then there's just this farmer's like, hey, you want to shoot one? Like,
Well, I am a fucking Marine. Yeah, I'm trained to shoot something.
Yeah, I'm trained to kill and I haven't killed anything yet since I fucking signed on. Please give me a gun.
Oh my God. Yeah, beef is all that's left in my life.
Well, I mean, at least you're getting more out of the meat than chicken.
Little sausage here and there, but that's about it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But
I'm sure you still eat a lot of processed meats that probably have chicken in them.
No, I make sure.
Oh, okay.
I am psycho.
You go that fucking far, huh?
Yeah, there isn't a frozen pizza that you can buy right now without chicken on it.
Well, since you already hate chicken to begin with, I can give you some facts about chicken that will make you hate chicken even more. So, you know how I'm sure that you've heard people say before, there's like, oh, I don't like eating chicken eggs because I'm eating a baby chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not entirely true. While obviously eggs are the vessel that is used to make more chickens, it doesn't mean that every single egg that a chicken lays is fertilized. So what happens is that chickens go through a process much like human females do when they go through a period cycle. But instead of bleeding profusely for a week like humans do, they lay eggs.
Oh, I got ya.
So you're not eating a baby chicken, but you are eating its period.
Ew.
Yeah.
So you're basically getting your red wings. All right.
Yeah, that's your fun little chicken fact for the day, everybody.
Oh, have you seen Super Size Me 2?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Did you see those goddamn chickens?
Oh.
Holy shit. Wow. We don't talk about that, though. The chicken people will come after you. That's crazy how, mafia related the chicken industry is.
Yeah, dude, the chicken industry actually is fucking insane. Especially, like I said in Super Size Me 2, where after chicken just automatically became associated with being healthier for some reason.
The free-range chicken. Yeah, we put a door. None of them go outside, but they can go if they want to.
Well, also one thing about chickens that people don't really know is that chickens are actually omnivores. Like, you'd think that because they're chickens and they're birds, they eat like bugs and seeds and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, they will eat meat.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories from farmers saying that they will actually use their chickens to get rid of barn mice. And what they do is that if they figure out that their barn is infested, then what they do is they just figure out a way to catch at least one of them. They catch a mouse, and then they just throw it in with the chickens, and the chickens will just tear it to pieces.
Wow.
And then after they put it into their heads that, oh, hey, this thing is food, then they just let the chickens go in the barn and they just go to town eating all the mice.
Educate class and pull up an anatomy screen. What the hell is going on? Sorry, got distracted. Oh, the chickens. We're talking chickens, yeah.
Yes. What else would we be talking about on this show?
No, I was just putting pauses response up there. He's just like educated class systems on chickens.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I want to go that deep.
Our food supply is fucked.
Yeah,
our water's
our food supply is fucked. Our food is poisoned.
Our water's
Everything's
been
poisoned.
We are completely fucked. We're full of plastic.
Yeah. If it's not microplastic, it's asbestos. If it's not asbestos, it's lead.
You got to stop blaming lung cancer on cigarettes.
I'm not so sure about that one.
No, I'm just saying lung cancer has went up 5,000% since the elimination of smoking. It's smoking. Like there's a scapegoat for everything, but nobody's really looking at what's causing it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
It's a scapegoat. Everybody's got a scapegoat for their lives. And okay, we've found out we've really made it. I think tonight we went too long again.
I don't know. I think like roughly 2.5 hours is usually a good place to call it. I think it's when we get that 3 hour mark is when we start to crash a little.
Yeah, I mean, we just start hitting we just start getting our groove, and then it's time to go home. It's the way. It's like being in a band.
Yeah, but we had 2 weeks off, so
we're trying to get rusty things tonight.
Yeah, a little rusty, rough start, but we pulled through in the end. It seems.
Yeah, we've learned that Marco's a man tonight, and we learned that I really am a pussy. I'm gonna, I'm a pussy.
Yes, but we've talked about it before that you are clinically proven to be a pussy because you have low testosterone.
I am. I have no testosterone. Marco has more testosterone than most men. Most secure man I've ever known. He could go out and rip a chicken's head right off. He's a geek.
If I had to, yeah.
They used to call guys like you geeks back in the day. Not like they call geeks now. Geeks used to be guys that used to rip chickens' heads off back in the day. They're like, call him the geek.
I thought the geek was like the dude that would eat like a chicken's head.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think the geek was the dude that would just eat weird shit in the carnies.
People do eat chicken heads.
Yes, they do. I actually had a family member who used to eat boiled chicken's feet, and even that was a stretch for me. I was like, dude, no fucking way, I'm not eating chicken's feet.
What the hell is wrong with people?
He was poor.
You're just thinking about stuff. I'm a pretty dainty guy.
Yeah, you
compared to what you.
You grew up in fucking Wisconsin and hated everything around you.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not dealing well. You got to be a man to live in the woods here up by the lake.
Yeah, man, it's living in the woods is just a harsh environment to live in, and if you can't deal with being cold every so often, or being a little too warm every so often, or being too humid every so often, then all you're going to do is either just sit there and bitch about it, or you're just going to have to put up with it. But there are just some times where you live in the woods where you got to be ready for shit that you don't think that you would really need to be ready for, like fucking bears,
Yes. And the funny thing is I used to be like you. I used to be a wilderness tough guy. I used to fish. I used to do all that shit. I was just thinking the other night, I'm out fucking scared on the deck, hearing noises, and I could have swore I've seen some eyes in the bushes. Now I'm just opening the window and blowing the smoke out the door. I don't care anymore. I can't go out after dark. But
don't trust it.
Back in the day, I would get out at 2 a.m. We'd go in the middle of the woods, and I'd bring a sleeping bag of bottled vodka, and we'd bang chicks and not worry about animals or getting attacked. I was a man then. I had confidence. Yeah. And now I'm a scared little bitch sitting in this house.
Yeah, no, legitimately, I am the dude who, anytime I hear anybody say that they plan on going camping, I always ask, what gun are you bringing? And it's not because I'm not one of those guys who's just like, oh, a real man carries a gun and a real man always uses a gun. It's like, no, it's just fucking smart if you're going camping to get a goddamn gun. It's just smart. You know what I mean? You don't know who or what the fuck is out there, but if you shoot it in the head, it's gonna die. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Any animal can murder you at any time.
Yeah, literally any animal. Literally any animal, like you said, even a rabbit could fucking kill you. How? You don't know what the fuck that rabbit's been doing. You don't know what that rabbit's been eating. If it bites through if it's a fucking rabbit and it bites through your shoe, guess what? You're in the middle of the woods and you got rabies now. You're fucked.
Yeah, you could possibly bleed out.
Yeah, bleeding out. That's definitely a possibility. But yeah, you just have to know certain things about being in the woods where if you find yourself in situations like that, you know how to at least survive long enough to get help.
Yeah, it's a snake could get you. Anything could get you at any time out there in the woods.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. And if you don't know what to look for, and if you don't know what you're looking at, then yeah, you'll walk past a whole lot of clear signs. Like, I don't know if you've you probably have, maybe, but have you ever heard audio of like a mountain lion that's in heat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit is fucking horrifying.
Yeah, they'll definitely put a
like,
chill down your spine.
Yeah, it's shit like that makes me think of like, when the Native Americans would always tell the white man, there's like, oh yeah, there's evil spirits in the forest and we don't go in there at night. Like, if I was a fucking Native American and I believed that shit, like in their gods and that there's evil, malevolent spirits that haunt the woods at night, and then I heard that shit, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's evil. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that is evil.
That's just straight up city folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I bring bats and swords when I go camping and axe. You know why? Because Paws, he's a real man. That fucking guy.
It's better than nothing, but
I think maybe I should go down to Florida, hang out in the woods with this guy for a week, and have him teach me how to be a man again.
Yeah, I don't know if going to Florida is a good idea for that.
Out in the woods, fucking fighting alligators with swords. I could just see it. I could see Paws in my mind, like literally fighting an alligator with a sword.
A machete.
A machete. A camping axe. I'm not God, LA turned me into a woman.
Yeah. I can't imagine that living in LA is good for anybody. Anytime I've heard of anybody who lives in LA or goes to LA, they always tell me how much they fucking hate it there. And I'm like, why are you still there?
Nobody hates it, dude. It is. If it wasn't for the police, I'd still be there. But god damn, it's 70 degrees and sunny every goddamn day.
That's not worth it to me.
If you are a working class guy, no, it's not going to work for you. It's horrible. No. Getting up 3 hours early to drive 8 miles. It takes you 3 hours to go literally 8 miles.
Yeah, because traffic is fucking horrible, and they keep on trying to make the freeways bigger, only to realize that when they finish it, it's not fucking big enough.
It's ridiculously, yeah, but if you don't have nothing to do, or you live close to work...
Yeah, if you actually have money.
Yeah, and, I live really close to work, so I didn't really have a commute. It was awesome. Made great money. Weather was great every day. The women are the most beautiful in the world. But yeah, if you got to get up, if you're an electrician and got to go to a fucking job in the morning, that fucking town sucks.
Yeah. That would pretty much be my credentials if I ever showed up in LA for whatever fucking reason. Unless I could be like a street bum making money playing music. Just
Yeah, I mean,
taking
unless you
people's
like
change.
found a studio gig and you could find like an apartment across the street from the studio, then you'd love LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if all I had to do was just show up and make music and then go the fuck home a block away, yeah, that I could actually probably live with that.
Yeah, so everything about it's great. It's just the fucking driving.
Driving, the people, and the cops.
Yeah, most people are pretty cool though. They're all dumb like me. I'm the one of the smart ones from California right now.
Okay, well then, if the people in LA are on your level, then would you say that the people in Wisconsin are smarter or dumber than people in LA?
People in Wisconsin are wiser to everyday things, I guess you would say. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Nobody in Wisconsin's telling me that they got a new deal coming.
Right.
So there's not a lot of posturing like there is in California. Like there's more, people are more real here. I guess would be the everybody hunts. Everybody knows a hunter, a fisher. They're all married. They all got kids.
Right.
They all do the Americana thing, and I don't like it. No, so I think people here are cooler, nicer. It's all one race, pretty much.
Well, yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
Wisconsin. Yeah.
It's not. I mean, there's groups of people here now, finally, but not like there used to be. So no, it's quiet and peaceful and weird.
Yeah, Stephen King, Children of the Corn kind of way.
Yeah, especially out here by myself in this house. Yeah, it's just surrounded by woods and the lake. Anybody can come on a boat and come and murder me at any time.
I wonder if they made a movie about that, or if they made several.
Yeah, I think it was a camp back in the day for kids. Yeah, my mom's house was right off Crystal Lake.
You're right.
No, I just Wisconsin's the people are cooler, realer, and they don't give a fuck about anything. They don't care what they look like.
They just accepted it. They just give it up.
They don't give a shit. You live in that life you're supposed to live, and you don't like it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
And I feel like fucking Bert Kreischer coming home or whatever the other day. People just, what's going on in Hollywood? Are they fucking kids? And, I'm just like, I got 3 or 4 people at the bar, like I'm holding court. I'm like, come on, guys. I do a podcast for 12 people a night. That's what I do.
Yeah. Do you think that everybody was invited to that shit?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Hollywood. Yeah, I was right at the P. Diddy parties.
Yeah, I'll have you know that I was at the party, but I parked the cars. I had nothing to do with what went on inside.
I got kicked out of the Screenwriters Guild 5 years ago.
Yeah, Johnny couldn't have been part of the parties even if he wanted to.
They disinvited me. I don't know. Nobody likes me. All right. Oh, God. All right. I think I know I'm too stoned.
I think I'm pretty good and stoned. I'm gonna sleep like a fucking rock tonight.
Yeah, we started off a little too stoned, but we're ending it stoned. And I want to thank everybody for putting up with our rustiness tonight.
Yes.
And it's all my fault.
No, it's not your fault. You're dealing with some personal shit, and we're doing the best we can, like we always do. But hopefully this will work, at least for now, until we figure out what it is that your situation will be in the near future.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm getting a lot of hate mail right now on top of what's going on, and you know what?
From people actually being like, "What the fuck, man? Where's the show?"
Not that, but I've been involved in it with another man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that didn't sound right at all.
No. I've been involved with another man, and it was the wrong man.
I've been involved with another man.
So, have you seen John Wick? Like, imagine that, but gayer.
All right. Yeah, it's not that funny, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I am too stoned. It's time to bring this fucker home. But
Okay.
working with the guy that started the show up tonight, Nas. I did a couple of shows with him, and he posted all of this stuff. And he's ruffled a few feathers, and we'll get into that tomorrow night on the Marijuana Happy Hour at what time is it here? I don't know. I might go early because I'm in a different time zone now. So
yeah, but midnight your time would be about 10 p.m. normal Pacific time.
Yeah. Yes. Tune in tomorrow night. I think I'm going to go on at 1 a.m. Central, which will be 11
Pacific time.
Yes, that's what I've been aiming for. Let's shoot for 12. No, 12 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow night. 2 a.m. my time now. Live from my mom's basement. And I'll get all of the hate mail up, and I'll address it all tomorrow night.
Excellent.
Live on the show, because we do not have that kind of time tonight. So much of it. Wow. I just got high and chatted with a guy for 5 hours one night. Now my life's coming down. I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm kidding. I kid.
Isn't that usually how it goes, though? You're just like, I was just goofing and people are mad.
They're really legitimately mad at me. Oh, boy. Hey, I've been married 3 times. You can't do nothing to me that I haven't been through.
There is nothing that you could say or do to me that hasn't already been done.
Yeah, I've been taken into the courtroom, and all my money has been taken 3 times now. I'm not scared of you.
Card.
Sue me for what? My banged up truck?
Yeah, a beat up truck. This my mom's house that's been abandoned for a year. You want that?
Oh, God. All right, so I know you guys are going to miss Marco. He leaves the network till next Tuesday, but on Monday and throughout the week sometimes, check him out. He's a sneaky little devil with them these live streams he does over on his Twitch channel. You should be a member right now, because he sends out an invite, and then you show up, and then you have a conversation off air with your co-host for about an hour, and then try to shake $1,500 out of him.
Yeah. Twitch is full of artists.
Wow.
trying to get commissions, which I respect the hustle, but goddamn.
Dude, I'm going to be 100%. I was just being nice.
Yes.
There's better fucking place cards that place it than what she was showing me. I was like, I could do that with AI. I'm sorry, honey, but your job is over. You ever heard of AI? It's over, honey. I'm sorry. Graphic arts, you're done. You might as well call yourself a mime. What other, professions? What are you, a blacksmith? Maybe your profession now is that where those are at. Yeah.
With AI, you can get pretty much anything you want. The only thing I could think of for like actually commissioning an artist for something is if you want something that is very, very, very specific. But if you're just happy with astronaut floating in space, that works. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Next week, I'll show you some of her examples.
Oh, excellent! All right, yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, they weren't very good. I was just being nice because I thought it was a chick. You know what I mean? Anyways, all right, we're too stoned. We're out of here. We learned tonight that I'm a pussy. Marco's a man. But you know what? You give me a few more weeks here in this Wisconsin wilderness, I might end up like Anthony Kiedis in the woods of Wisconsin, if you know what I'm saying.
You gonna be doing heroin?
It just a little shout out. You know that song? The Red Hot Chili Peppers? Where they're talking about the woods of Wisconsin?
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah, well, that's where Flea banged my mom, and that's what the song is about. Honestly.
Is that a joke?
No. Thank God nobody's listening. It's really it's listen to that song tonight. I'm trying to think of what is that song. All around the world. I think it's all around the world. Yeah. It's about my mommy. In these very woods.
There for a second.
No, I'm not even kidding. In these very woods where I'm staying tonight, the lyric content of that song was created.
All right, I will look up the song after this.
Yeah, all around the world. In the woods of Wisconsin. Yep, that's here. Just a little two-stone trivia for you in the future, 20 years from now, where the super fans will know about that.
Yeah, the true story behind the Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
When me and Marco can't stand each other, but the Comic-Con's offering us $10,000 an episode, and we show up.
Yeah, the Comic-Con's paying us $10,000 an episode, but it's gotten to the point where we can't be in the same room anymore. So one of us shows up, and the other one's a hologram.
Yup. We might just do double hologram at all appearances from here on out.
Yeah, double hologram appearances because we can't be fucked or bothered to show up. But if we see each other, we will strangle each other.
I'm sorry, but you got it. That's it. I know we're too stoned, but this is Shark Tank moment. $7.99. Hologram podcasters. You could sell a place out and not even show up.
Yeah. All you have to do is just set up a hologram. I mean, we have hologram technology. I know we have hologram technology. I've seen it before. You can
I've seen it live.
Yeah, we have hologram.
I seen Dio.
Fucking musicians. Yeah.
No, I went and saw the Dio show, and it was fucking amazing. It was weird, but amazing. They had the real band there, and he was there.
Yeah, if you have the money, then why can't you just do a fucking show entirely via hologram?
Two Stoned Hologram live from Madison Square Garden.
I was gonna say the Vegas Sphere, but how I imagined it is like, yes, Two Stoned is finally in the Vegas Sphere, and we just picked the shittiest green screen backdrop we possibly could.
I know you guys are 12K. Can we do it in 780p, please?
I like the blurs. I want the pixels.
So no, I'm gonna look into that technology for about 20 minutes and then give up on it. But
yeah, after you realize how expensive and how much technology is actually behind that shit.
Doing the math, it's $40,000 for the hologram. We have to sell 20,000 seats at $2 a piece.
$2. There's no way you can do that with $2 a piece.
Just to break even, and then everything else is profit.
Yeah. We just got to break even on the first tour. Then everything else is profit. It'll pay for itself in no time.
God, every time I've invested into ideas like that, I've always lost my money.
That's the risk.
It's no brainer. Yeah, it is. All right. Well, we'll be back Monday with Marco. Monday was a blast. I relived my childhood.
Same. We played obviously we played some Sonic the Hedgehog, but next week we'll get back into the normal swing of things and we'll get back into playing Mass Effect 3. And
it was a really strange experience sitting in my basement as I did as a child playing that game that I spent years every night playing. Unbelievable good time last night. Next Monday, we're going to be shooting some motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, plenty of motherfuckers. Lots of reapers that are just waiting to be shot in the face.
That's on Twitch, MARCOVEE 193. So just MARCOV 193 on the Twitch.
I believe it's MARCOV 193 on Twitch, but the one with two E's is my X handle if you want to message me. If you have any video game suggestions on what I should play, or some games that you think that I should surprise Johnny with, I'm always open to ideas. But also, you should look up MHH Johnny's Picks on Spotify and YouTube Music. There's a YouTube playlist and Spotify playlist curated by Johnny all throughout the years of the Marijuana Happy Hour. Speaking of the Marijuana Happy Hour, look up at Marijuana Happy on X if you want to get a hold of Johnny, if you want to get on this show or on his show, and the MHH Network on YouTube and Rumble to listen to Two Stoned. But the Rumble MHH Network is where it's at. That's where all the good stuff is. It's where all the extra stuff is. So if you want more of Two Stoned, but less of me, then go to the one on Rumble.
There you go, everybody. We have a great time. It's been a great return to action. We'll be back next Tuesday, same time, same channel. And tomorrow night, we'll be back. Tomorrow night, Marijuana Happy Hour returns. Tomorrow night is Everybody Hates Johnny. Johnny's Hate Mail episode tomorrow night. Everybody loves those. I love them. I
can't wait.
Because you know what I am? I'm a cuck. And I love when you just lay it to me. No, I'm kidding. It really hurts my feelings, and I did cry a little bit. But
now that I got over it, it's funny now.
All right, dude. Thanks for hanging out tonight. And we'll see you Monday.
Sounds like a plan, man. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah, I'm too stoned. I can't say Monday. Monday. Roads. Monday.
A rare dime hidden for decades sells for over $500,000. An extraordinary rare dime whose whereabouts had remained a mystery since the late 1970s has just sold for just over $500,000.
I hope that for whatever reason, if we just stop doing this show, that you keep using this on your end for whatever reason.
Yeah,
everybody needs this song on their YouTube playlist to just blast it out of their car. I don't care if I don't make a dime. I just want this song to be in the lexicon of human knowledge.
Oh, I tell you what, you go home and you hit that pre-roll the first time while this is playing. Lights out, man.
Smoke it out for this.
You need, right? You don't need
Eskimo brother.
Roosevelt. You need that. You need that.
Like he's like a real Eskimo and shit.
Dog. You need to smoke the Gettysburg Address and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need that shit that frees the slaves, motherfucker.
Thank you. Pause. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Pause, and thank you, Erm.
Abraham.
Yes, Erm, that's it. Thank you, Erm, for popping in. And we'll catch you guys next week for more shenanigans, more goofs, and more hilarity.
You need that Underground Railroad shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to smoke
all right,
that.
man. Get some sleep. I'll see if I can't pop into your show tomorrow for the hate mail. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Love to hate.
A rare dime hidden for decades sells for over $500,000. An extraordinary rare dime whose whereabouts had remained a mystery since the late 1970s has just sold for just over $500,000. Who needs dimes when you got